So basically this video is to convert a wall mounted RO to the undersink RO. So this was my existing unit, which was a wall mounted RO. So everything parts remain same. So this was the output. So from the Milner cartridge, this was the output. So this output normally in a wall mounted ROs goes to this particular tanker, and whenever tankers filled up, the sensors over here will cut the supply, and this is the complete unit of wall mounted RO. But now here what we want the water should be coming to the tap. That means we need a pressure over here so that we can have it, because wall mounted RO I can't put it here, I need to put under sink. So we need a pressure over here, so that's the minimal requirement. Another changes we need to have it is now we are no longer using this tank. So this sensor, which is a cut sensor, whenever this water tank get filled, is we have to replace it, and we need to have another circuit based on the pressure sensor. So this was a different sensor. This now we have to use the pressure of the tank whenever it's filled. Nowhere water supply is required, so the supply will automatically get cut off. So that's another requirement. Third requirement was that, so when there's no power, the water tank, this water pressure tank will fill up and give us the supply. So this wall unit we have to convert into the undersink. So what we need till this point, let it be as it is. After this point, we want that whatever the water going in the water tank, so we need it should be single directional. Reason behind is that if pressure tank giving supply over here, when the tap is off, it will be a problem, and it will flow in a reverse way. So we need first the NRV. The use of the NRV is to allow the water flow only in one direction, reverse direction, it won't allow the water to flow. Second thing, after NRV, we want the new sensor. This sensor will work. We have an input. We have a pressure tank completely filled up, so there will be a reverse path as well. So whenever the pressure is maintained both the side, it will cut off the supply. So it will cut off whatever the supply going into the motor, that adapter will stop working and the power will be cut off for this one. So that's why we use the new sensor over here rather than the existing sensor based on the water tank get filled. So now this one, the output of this one, we will put into a T. So this T will give the water to the above tank. So above tap we got the water, as well as we want the whenever water is required in a tank, it will get filled up. So that's why this T is required. This is input, output will be two directional, and this is normal pressure tank. So whenever this gets filled up, we got the supply. So for example, there's no electricity. We want the water. Yes, this water is coming from the pressure tank. So this is coming from the pressure tank. Now when there's electricity available, so and now we want the water, so the RO will automatically get switch on, will provide the water as well as to the water tank, and it will face the water tank as well as available over here as well. So this is the overall. Currently my tank is completely filled, so that's why it get automatically cut off whenever my tap is off. So once the tanker has less water, this will continue. So this way it will work. So this is the overall process of converting a wall mounted RO to the undersink RO. We require only 4 parts: 1, 2, this water tank, and just one tap. So the overall cost setup was around 3000 rupees. The parts cost, these 4, was around 3000 rupees. Rather than purchasing a new 20,000, I just converted this one to the undersink. Hope this video is helpful for you.